So we'll start over again. Is D in the key of B flat?
Yes.
Yes. Is B flat in the key of D?
No.
No. And you're sure about that. You know your key signatures inside and out, right? So first of all, we know that's a third. And we have a situation where the upper note is in the major key of the lower note, but the lower note is not in the major key of the upper note. Therefore, we say the interval is what?
Major.
Major. Here's the point I was going to make just a minute ago when you pointed out that I was on the wrong interval. This is how you identify major. This is how you identify minor. Okay? I was taught that by Dr. Arslanian way back in the fall of 1980, and I hope that you'll embrace that and do that same thing. You don't have to unless you're in this class, because I'll mark it wrong if you identify minor like that. A lot of people would say that's a lowercase m. I'd say it's a lowercase n. Okay? So this doesn't get it. That's not a minor third. That's a third, okay? We want a minor third. 3-loop M. 3-loop M. There's a young lady, former student of mine, got a master's degree with me in conducting. She has recently got the job as director of bands at Reedley College. And she's also teaching ear training there. And I remember she was such a stud. She was a clarinet major here, but because of weird things happening, she changed to be a saxophone major. And she, within a short period of time, she was an amazing saxophone player. She won the concerto competition as a saxophone player. And I remember being so impressed with her, this all-state clarinetist I recruited. She never got any problems wrong on any tests in ear training until after Thanksgiving. And every time I remind her of that and what a stud she is, she quickly reminds me, yeah, and the reason why you marked that one problem wrong was because I didn't use a 3-loop M. Because she used a lowercase m, but she forgot my little silly rules. And they're not silly. I think to this day, when I see that, I think this. And when I see this, I think this. Can you hear the difference? When I see this, I think this. If I see this, I think this. And that's all dating back to 1980 when Dr. Arslanian said, this is how you do it. Now, there are a lot of people that don't follow that rule. They like to do this. Oops. They call it D minor. I just say use a lowercase d and you got it, right? Anyway, that's not a real